And here is my pledge to you. As President, I pledge to seek common ground and common sense solutions to the challenges you face.
Next Tuesday, you have to stand up and you have to tell Kamaala that you've had enough. You're not going to take it anymore. Kamaala, you're fired.
And at this point in time, it's called Get Out the Vote. It's called GOTV. That's what all the candidates are doing right now. When I had run for public office these last couple of days towards the election, it was all about getting out the vote. Because at the end of the day, it's not about who supports you, but it's about who votes for you. You have to get out and vote. That's how we in America are so very unique and so very different, because it's we the people who choose and select our next president based on the makeup of the various 50 states.
Normally in the last few days of a campaign, undecided voters will only go out to vote if they somehow feel compelled to do so because they're convinced that that vote is going to make a difference in their own lives. And so I think what the candidates have to do in these last few days is try to make that case one last time to voters, especially voters who are undecided, to try to say, this is why this vote matters, but also this is why this vote matters for you. This is how your vote is going to make your own life better, and here's how I can do so.
So I think with Kamala Harris specifically, this campaign is going to come down to the swing states that we have been talking about for years now, places like Arizona, Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, which has 19 electoral votes. You don't have a path to the presidency without winning Pennsylvania, so that's extremely important. Places like Georgia as well. So I think Kamala Harris has an extremely strong ground game. She has tons of paid volunteers on staff, and or tons of paid staff as well as a lot of volunteers. And the goal, I think, for the next few days is to hit the ground hard, knock on as many doors as possible, not just in the cities, but in the suburban areas and the rural areas around the cities as well. Rural areas tend to go more Republican, but there are many people in these swing states who may swing from Republican to Democrat this year.